start the show.
We got a damn good show for y'all. Unfortunately, somebody did die. Yeah. So don't want to make light of his death, but it's still a damn good show.
The guy that died, his name is Ricardo. I was going to say his name, man.
Well, say it.
Well, I'm saying it, and you start saying it. I'm talking over here.
Well, go ahead and do some
The
talk.
man's name was Ricardo Munoz, Lancaster, Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Long story short.
Don't even tell him. Just show the video.
All right. That's a good idea.
It's a damn good idea, ain't it?
Yeah.
Just watch the video.
Check it out.
Hundreds of protesters taking to the streets in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, just outside of Amish country, after police fatally shot 27-year-old Ricardo Munoz. The Lancaster District Attorney's Office now saying he threatened officers with a knife. David Lee Miller is live with more on the investigation and the unrest. David Lee.
Trace, let me give you something of a timeline. This incident began Sunday afternoon at about 4:15. Police were called to a home for what was described as a domestic dispute. A woman said her brother was becoming aggressive with her mother, and that is when this incident began to unfold. The first officer on the scene approached the home, and that's when the conflict occurred. The officer's body camera captured what took place. What you're about to see is disturbing. It is also very brief. We have frozen the video at the precise moment the officer fired his weapon. A man identified as 27-year-old Ricardo Munoz chased the officer. Investigators say based on the video and preliminary information, he had a knife in his right hand. The officer then fired a shot, killing Munoz, who was pronounced dead at the scene. The officer, who has not been identified, has been placed on administrative leave. Protesters angry about the shooting soon took to the streets. They gathered at a police station, locking arms, ignoring warnings to disperse. Bricks were thrown and a county car damaged. Police then used tear gas to break up the demonstrators. The city's police chief appealed for people not to resort to violence.
Any loss of life, regardless of how it happens, is devastating. It's devastating for everybody involved. It's devastating for our police department, the families, and our community. It's absolutely devastating. And, you know, we need the community to come together, and we want the community to stay calm, stay at peace.
And according to court documents, 1 year ago, Munoz was arrested for stabbing at least 2 people, and then apparently he held the knife to his own throat when the police tried to intervene. He was now awaiting trial on 4 counts of aggravated assault.
If you're that police officer, you got 2 options. You can either shoot the man, or you can get on your knees and start praying. I would shoot him, but that's just me, though. A lot of people think I'm kind of crazy like that. I mean, what else the officer supposed to do? Yeah, run, get away from me, and just take off running. You know, let's just narrow down the facts. This is a domestic disturbance. Majority of the time when cops are injured or killed, a majority of the time it's going to be a domestic disturbance call.
Yeah.
This guy was getting into it with his mom, from what his sister is saying. They call the cops.
Yeah.
Cops show up. His sister comes outside. You can hear a little brief verbal response telling her to get back. He comes out of the house
Running.
with a knife.
Running.
Dead sprint.
Running. The officer has a split second to make a decision.
Yeah, most people in this situation, if you got a gun, you're still dead because most people can't draw that weapon that fast.
Yeah.
So this officer's highly trained.
I mean, but, okay, y'all protesting this man's death.
Yeah. Why? I mean, what would you do?
Why are you protesting his death? He's the reason why he's dead, not because of the police officer. He put that police officer in a situation he had to defend his life.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, what could the police officer have done?
Throw a net on him. Maybe he could have did that. He could have went
He's
to the
not-
car and just take a net and just throw it over.
Yeah, y'all think he Predator? He got one of them damn nets he could get shoot up.
You think he's Spider-Man? He just going to shoot a web over him?
The dude-
This is a human being. He's mortal. He's not a damn comic book
And
character.
y'all protesting, attacking the police station?
I could see if the cop went in the house or the guy came outside and the dude had his hands up and the cop pulled up and shot him. But no, that wasn't the case.
Yeah.
The cop was in danger of losing his life.
I could see if Mr. Ricardo Munoz was
Yeah.
walking down the street, walking his dog,
Yeah.
just minding his own business,
Throwing a stick, saying fetch,
yeah, playing fetch with his dog,
feeding pigeons in the park.
or something like that, and then the cops come up there, gets into an altercation with him, no.
Yeah.
His sister called the cops because he was getting aggressive with his mom.
Yeah.
If the sister called the cops on her brother,
Yeah.
this has got to be bad in that house.
Yeah. For me to call the cops on my son or my older brother
It's
or
got-
anybody, a close person of mine, it's got to be real bad because I don't like getting the cops involved for little petty stuff.
Yeah, it's got to be crazy in that damn house for the call.
Yeah.
And you could see how crazy it really was. The cops get there. This dude come out the damn house like Carl Lewis with a damn knife in his hand, holding it like it's a damn baton, like he on his damn last lap to the damn gold medal.
And did y'all see? The cop was even reluctant into going into the house.
Yeah.
He didn't even want to go in there because he didn't have backup. He was there by himself. He didn't even go in the house.
Also, this guy had prior history. I
Yeah.
think it was within the last couple of years. He stabbed like 3 or 4 people.
Yeah.
So this dude loves stabbing. This dude is got a stabbing.
He's prone to stabbing people.
He's prone to stabbing, and he still got that prone to stabbing. He comes out of the house running. So,
Yeah.
and y'all out here protesting, tying up the police station.
And you know what? His police record has nothing to do with it. He could have been a damn choir boy. He could have been going to school to
It
become a
depends.
preacher.
Yeah.
If he comes out of the house with a knife and he's charging, you got 2 options. You either can get on your knees and pray, or you can put a couple rounds inside of him.
Yeah, because you know that cop has a life also. I'm sure he has family, people that care about him.
Yeah.
You expect the cop to say, no.
Just take that knife? No. He's got kids. He's got a family. He's got a wife. He's got a mom, a dad. His life matters too.
Crazy world.
And y'all out there protesting a man who charged a police officer with a damn butcher knife. Does that make any sense to y'all? I mean, does it?
I mean,
Don't make sense to me.
That's why they out there protesting, because the media's done a great job in making cops out to be the bad people.
Well, that's not necessarily true.
What?
There is some truth to that. It's just a majority of people are intellectually weak and they're unable to think for themselves.
Well, the media knows that, so they frame
pick it on
stories. Yeah, they frame stories. They spin stories in a way to make them think that cops out there hunting down people.
Yeah. I mean, if you just look...
That's why this election is so important. We got to make sure we defend our police, and the only way you can do that
is vote for Trump.
Trump 2020.
Yeah. Go to officialhodgetwins.com and pick you out a patriotic t-shirt today. Hell, I'm even giving you 20% off. Just type in discount code Chinese virus. We call it Chinese because it's from China. We making t-shirts great again. Yeah.